A jury found a Hamilton doctor guilty today of charges that he illegally wrote prescriptions for pain pills and caused the death of one patient. Saad Sakal was convicted of 37 charges, including the most serious, that he supplied the oxycodone and Xanax that killed 31-year-old Ashley Adkins of Middletown back in 2016. Not on your side, investigative reporter Paula Christian has been covering this case from the very beginning.
Jeff Fields of Price Hill lost his sister to a drug overdose on Valentine's Day in 2016. She was a patient of Dr. Sakal. Now Fields finally has closure.
It made me sick, and I'm so glad that he can't do this to anybody else. He'll spend the rest of his life in jail.
Former employees at Lindenwold Medical Center testified that patients lined up waiting for the practice to open. Some patients were visibly high. Others passed out in the waiting room.
To me, it was all about his money coming into him. He didn't care about anybody.
The defense had tried to argue that the patients themselves were to blame for their overdose deaths because they either took too many prescribed pills or mixed them with street drugs. U.S. Attorney Ben Glassman doesn't agree, and neither did the jury.
Sakal is responsible for the prescriptions that he wrote. All doctors are. And if you're writing prescriptions to addicts because you are trying to push pills, and that's how you're making your living, that's not being a doctor. That's a drug dealer.
In all, Sakal was convicted of 37 charges related to illegally prescribing pills. Glassman hopes this will be a warning to other doctors.
If doctors are out there acting as drug dealers, pill pushers, that's a federal crime. We're going to investigate those doctors. They're going to be tried. And like Sakal, they're going to be finding themselves in prison for a long time.
Dr. Sakal will face 20 years in prison and as much as life when he is sentenced likely in 3 months. Paula Christian, 9 on your side.